I actually was playing for a team before that was built by like our school. It was called Knights Old Boys. So I used to play against them quite a lot. And then one day, mate, played against them. At the time, I thought I was taking football quite serious. I looked at their setup, I thought it was all right. I got in contact with Daly, just sent him a message or email, can't remember what it was, and just said, look, kind of want to come down and train with you boys. Came down, trained, invited me, and yeah, had a really good first season with them. That's how I joined. It's been on and off. I think first spell, I'll say probably had a good 5-year run. Then obviously went off to uni, came back, and now obviously playing with Maroon again. Always been involved since I joined, circa 2009, 2010, so probably a good 14 years now. But yeah, all in, if I'm to say just playing, maybe 6 years. Yeah. I think you've probably picked it well, yeah. I think it's the promotions, playing with this guy down here. I think we won like 3 leagues back to back, had a three-peat, had a really quality team. If there's any regret, I think we should have definitely gone higher up. You know, the setup we have now, I suppose, if we had it then, we definitely could have looked to go up. But yes, I definitely would say it's the just winning leagues back to back. You know, we're winning trophies nearly every year. So it's a good time to be at the club, so yeah. I think not to repeat what was said before, but I completely agree with it. I think it's the camaraderie. I think it's definitely the family feel of the club. I think we saw all of that today. The fact that you got someone like George, when I was around, it's the little things that I think are quite important as well. He was here every weekend, cutting us oranges. Without fail, he would do that every single weekend. And sometimes I think those little things, you never forget that. And that's why anytime someone says, we're doing something for George, I think you see people here because he gave a lot to the club. He still does, even at his age. So I'd definitely say that. It's the family feel around the club. I think if anyone comes there as well, what's quite important is to maintain the standards that's already been in place. I think that's quite important. Sometimes, you can't keep control of these things. Maybe it's slide here and there. But I think the core group is still here to, of course, remind people of that. And I think that's important, that consistency. I think the favourite thing right now, I think is still, like I said, that setup. I think there's a really good setup there still in place. You still got some of the old boys who are still here and they're still, of course, running it. Like where can it go? I think it still can go. There's still heights for it to go to in terms of course, I think recruitment needs to come in. I think the first team, I think they're definitely with the right recruitment, the right setup. Maybe can get a couple of obviously, some of the older heads back there. I think we definitely would find our feet again. I think sometimes though, that's the great thing as well about being a family-run club. It's not always going to be smooth sailing. But I think if you come out of maybe times like this, where maybe there's a couple of teams that are not doing well, but we're still going, and we can always come out the other side of that.